There are some stunning allegations coming out of the Bethel Baptist School in Mississippi. A Gulfport, Mississippi man named Jeff White is claiming that his teacher raped him from when he was 14 years old until he was 17 years old. Quote, White told The Blade that he was enrolled at Bethel from 1996 to 1999 and that his appointments with the accused teacher took place every Wednesday. So every single Wednesday, he was orally and anally raped. And get this, he says, quote, he would rape me because I was gay and because it would make me hate men and make me change. So, what we're dealing with here is a sex predator who is using an identity crisis to his advantage. And that's the excuse that they give. And unfortunately, this is something that's somewhat common. You have ex-gay therapists all across the country who are really just repressed gays themselves, and they sexually exploit people who they claim to help. Now, I want to be clear, because last time I brought this up, somebody reached out to me on Twitter and was like, are you saying that all gay people are predators or, sexual criminals? No. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that in this particular case and in the case with a lot of ex-gay therapists, you have predators, okay, who are looking to exploit people who are confused. So, examples that I've heard in the past, you have ex-gay therapists making their clients masturbate in front of them, and then they use that to say, well, doesn't this feel bad? Wouldn't you rather be involved with a woman? Again, it's just a way to exploit people. There's other examples of even Michelle Bachmann's husband, who is the most obvious closeted gay in human history, allegedly, don't want to get sued. They would have people sit on their lap and rock back and forth. Say, oh, yes, let's get the gay out of you. As the guy's ass is on your dick, you're going, yes, get the gay out of him. Oh, and get the semen out of me. I mean, get the gay out of you. Yes, get rid of it. Like, there's not, some of these things, there's not even like a theoretical connection to any kind of idea of therapy. But they do it anyway. Why? Because they're predators, and they're just trying to find a way where they can get their rocks off, okay? And they do it in a position of unearned authority and control. They say, quote, the teacher is now an associate pastor at Bethel Baptist Church, which operates the Christian school. The church is known for its hardline approach to Christian doctrine. Bethel's pastors looked at Southern Baptists like they were liberal faggots, their words, like they would say from the pulpit. So we're talking about a group here, and they even describe it, and the guy who was abused describes it in the article as a cult. He says this is really a cult where they pretended to be the most conservative, the most virtuous of all these different religious groups and all these different Christian groups. And in reality, what did you have? Well, you had a leader who was raping kids and saying, no, it's okay, I'm doing it for you because I need you to hate this so that in the future you're not gay. It's not because I'm a child predator and I'm just trying to get my rocks off, right? It's because it's to be benevolent and altruistic to help you so that we can fuck the gay out of you. Oh, Jesus. So here's the sad reality, man. Anytime you mix fundamentalist religion with sexuality, fucked up shit is going on in every way. So whether it's something like this, which we just went through, or even if it's the opposite extreme, the idea of abstinence. I mean, that's fucked up in its own respect. It's a different kind of fucked up, but it's fucked up in its own respect. It's the willful repression of natural biological urges to the point where it manifests itself in weird ways. So there was a study from a few years back which said that whenever you teach kids abstinence only, they're way more likely to do oral and anal sex because they think they found a loophole. Also, when you teach abstinence only, there's lower incidence of condom use and use of the pill, and the child birth rate shoots up, and the STD rate shoots up, and you have all these other problems. So stop. All I have to say to fundamentalist religious groups is stop. When it comes to the issue of sex, you're way out of control. It's just out of your league. You don't get it. You're not smart enough to deal with it. When I hear that, you know what I think of? I think of a deer or a monkey trying to figure out how a satellite works. No, this isn't. They can't get it. They're not capable of getting it. It's the same thing with religious people. Anybody telling you anything, if they're a fundamentalist religious person about sex, immediately disregard it. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and they're usually dealing with extreme issues of their own, and they just project it in an outward way where they pretend to have control of sexual impulses and urges and their own beliefs and feelings, but it's the exact opposite. They're externalizing an internal struggle that they have, and you got to get away.